While we were in quarantine, Dobie came in here and he made one big giant nest. I'm up to my neck in jank right now.
We can't cut a hole in a sheetrock wall.
What's up, Steve?
As usual, Mr. Paranoid is here.
Yeah, come on in.
This is great. Not a f***ing glove, not a f***ing mask, and less than 5 feet. I gotta show my wife.
Wait, what? Hold up. No, don't do that.
You know something? I never thought I'd say this, but I love seeing you guys here. I am here today because Nico has, after all of these years, moved out of the space on the other side of that wall.
I think that was around February of 2009.
I'm returning his security deposit, which I have right here.
Those are the same dollars that Nico gave to Steve.
You better believe it.
Wait a second, hold on. I think I need a cut of that.
Believe it or not, I said the same thing this morning when I wrote the check. He's gonna suddenly go, wait a minute, half that deposit was mine. That's why I'm here, is to do a walkthrough with Mr. Paringer, okay, and to negotiate an expansion of Corridor Digital. Corridor Digital just won't be here anymore. It'll be here and all of there.
The lights are on. The fan is on. Oh my God, you scared me.
Dude, I thought you were Steve.
Dude, I thought you were in Texas.
I was. I got in on Sunday. While we were in quarantine, Dobie came in here and he made one big giant nest. I'm up to my neck in jank right now.
Oh.
Now summer is supposed to be the boom times. It's supposed to be the times where kids are home from school. They're watching our videos. Ad rates are up. And God only knows what's gonna happen this year. Step into my office.
Your office?
Yeah.
This is your...
It's a mess in here. 4 days making this diagram. Lays out all the problems that we're facing going into summer. It's all here. Yeah. You know how you get rid of a nest?
You burn it?
No, you pull each one of the twigs out, because if you burn it, you might end up burning everything else around it. And you don't want to burn those little beautiful baby chicks. First problem, we gotta move into Studio 3. This is something we've been working on for a long time. In addition to that, I heard Jan's hardware just completely crashed out on him yesterday. Clint's working on this Domino's video that's like super high level visual effects. And in the midst of all this, we're trying to get everyone back into the studio, which is a total mess, by the way. We got this brand integration coming where Ren's gonna do this cool thing with another 360 drone. I heard there's rats in the studio. And on top of all this, Steve's coming by, and I need to get ready all the changes that I wanna make to this studio so that it's an easy pitch to him when he gets in later this afternoon.
Studio is indeed a mess. We've been out of it for 3 months now. A lot of people took some gear home so they could work from home, and you know, we weren't here to kind of keep the everyday organization going. So with the future expansion, we'll be moving a lot of this stuff, so it's like nice to get organized prior to that. So then we move into the new space and we'll have this easy to use organization system within the office here. We are in motion, we're back, and we're making it happen.
It's my second week here working at Corridor. Well, actually, it's not really my second week. I started during the quarantine, but I started from home. So now that we're actually here in the studio, Jake tasked me with organizing these men's toys. Airsoft guns, Nerf guns, bullets, props. But that's the thing too, I don't know what's trash either. Like, something would literally look disgusting and they're like, oh no, like it's so important, we use it in every video. And I'm like, for sure. Well, the first time I came to the studio, I was like, oh man, like this is so cool. I'm like taking pictures of like all like the guns and stuff. And then now that I'm actually tasked with like labeling everything, I'm like, whoa. I'm gonna make their lives a little easier and mine as well. And I'm gonna learn a lot in here. I called a Nintendo Switch a Twitch yesterday, so that's where I am.
Now, one of the problems that we face with the current setup in Studio 4 is that we have production and post-production happening right next to each other. And that's a problem because when you're working on post-production, you need train of thought and you need your tool, your machine, to work in real time with your thought process. This is absolutely critical to the creative process. So what we're gonna do up here is a nice air-conditioned, quiet post-production space. When it comes to renovation, we're putting in new electrical, new Ethernet, we're painting, we're doing ceiling fans, we're doing LED lighting, we're doing the floors, all that good stuff. This is where most of the heavier construction and renovation is gonna happen. So this whole half of the studio is literally like a Kill House QCB freaking airsoft. So there's 3 rooms here. I'd like this one to actually remain a bedroom. When I'm in from San Antonio or when we have guests come in, I want a nice place for people to be able to stay comfortably. It'll have air conditioning, it'll have lighting, all that good stuff. One thing you might notice is that these are just these like unfinished almost partition walls. The guys built them back in the day. They were just looking to do something quick. It was not, I don't think, intended to be like a 10-year solution. So these partitions are gonna go all the way up. So this room and the next room over, I wanna turn into an office. Seal this off, cut this wall. This will be like a little executive office with also like a little meeting room. To access a studio that's literally on the other side of this wall.
There's been a secret door behind this fridge the whole time. Maybe we'll just mount the whole fridge on a hinge.
Yeah, can we just like cut through the back of the fridge so we go through?
You cut the hole and we'll just go through the other side and you go into John Malkovich's head.
So you'll come through here and then this wall is just renovations we have to do up here, as well as some of the smaller things we need to do in Studio 4. I'm trying to get this done for under $40,000. Well, we'll see. That's enough to do everything, I think, and make it a good, comfortable working space for everybody now at Corridor. Okay, since we've been back in the studio, I realized that there's another problem that we're all facing here. Our internet here is entirely unencrypted. It's Adobe snack, and Adobe has been living off of these. Well, guess what? Thanks to today's sponsor, ExpressVPN, we're gonna starve them out forever. Did you guys really think there wouldn't be a brand integration in my video? Come on. Dean, I need you to stop what you're doing right now.
Okay.
All the information that you're sending back and forth across the network right now is unencrypted. Yeah, because here's what we need to do. Okay. Oh, thank you.
Dean knows my cable.
We need to install ExpressVPN on every computer. It will encrypt all of our internet information and will be safe and secure. We're gonna starve Adobe out once and forever.
I yanked Ren's computer as well.
Unplug the network. Dean, go.
I actually already got ExpressVPN using our Corridor coupon.
Well, you're gonna have to get it again, Ren. Install ExpressVPN right now.
My internet.
Do you realize that ExpressVPN has the best current encryption services available?
Well, then we need to get them on my computer immediately.
Connected.
Okay, don't use current location, trick the internet. They have servers in over 94 countries. Hey, did you know that ExpressVPN gives you content unblocking, meaning that you can watch content in other countries here in America? What's your favorite show? If you can't watch it right now, it means that you need to get content unblocking.
This happens a lot. Sorry.
Nico, go to expressvpn.com/corridorcrew to find out how you can get 3 months free. That's expressvpn.com/corridorcrew. No, hey! expressvpn.com/corridorcrew.
All right,
I installed ExpressVPN on every computer, and now we don't have to worry about a thing.
How many days has it been since you slept?
Well, another problem solved around here. Good luck with that one, Dobie. It's gonna take you billions of years to unencrypt that information.
The Node computer gave us some of the most interesting problems. It crashed in the most beautiful of ways. It actually was like a piece of art.
I totally forgot you had a picture, but I've been trying to describe what I saw because I've never seen that sort of computer error before, ever. What is this? I assumed it was some sort of like graphics card driver error or something. And he got this photo literally like 3 seconds before the computer totally crashed, went to black.
Currently, I'm going to be editing the last of this medieval TTT on a bundle of wood and the collective hopes and prayers of everyone in this room. Then Nico's computer is connected to Dean's internet, because there are only so many pipes we have of good fast-moving internet.
It's Dobie, man. Dobie like smeared bloody poop all over your notebook. Hear the rat story?
All right, backstory. When I first got in from quarantine into the studio, I found on my notepad next to my desk, not just rat poop, bloody smears. Like, wait, Griffin, you can say it better.
My brother gave me a bag of those sugar-free gummy bears that are like laxatives for a gag gift for Christmas. So I've been keeping them on my desk just as like a, you know, like, look how funny this is, look, they make you poop. And today I found them and there was like a big hole in them and there was like half of them are gone. It's like,
Oh no!
poop candy, dude.
That would explain it.
I think the rat ate half of Griffin's poop gummy bears, and then, well, you know the rest.
This is where I work now.
Jake! Hey, Steve. Beautiful day
To die,
to die. I like your mask, though.
when I'm walking down the street in Echo Park, people go off the sidewalk and they avoid me at all costs.
Because of your mask?
Well, when you see a naked person walking down the street with a mask like this on, you kind of want to avoid them.
The building inspectors came by about 2 years ago and they said, hey, Steve, we haven't checked out your building in 35 years. It's time to take a look. Apparently, none of the stuff that was on the original plans was on the plans as they stood. So we had to have the entire building looked at. All the city departments had to go through and approve everything that's now on the plans. We can't cut a hole in a sheetrock wall.
You physically can cut a hole in any sheetrock.
Well, yes, you physically can. The city of LA, in all of its infinite wisdom, will not allow us to remove a sheetrock wall that we put up. Can't do it.
You can't remove an existing sheetrock wall that's on an approved set of plans.
See, this is...
As a human being and as a landlord, my biggest concern is safety. They only require you to put one fire extinguisher in every studio. I put 3. So I do whatever the heck they want me to do. And you even joked a couple years ago when fire department was killing me. You said, when do we have to wear our fire retardant suits to the building? That joke wasn't that far off, because that's how it felt going through that's another department, by the way. City planning, city zoning, handicap division, earthquake division, building and safety, the fire department, that's 7, electrical. Even if you're not doing electrical or plumbing, you still have to go through it. Just for them to go like this. Oh, okay, no changes.
So you have to do that multiple times over with each department.
The day is gone. By the way, the city plan checker that I had, he was a nice guy. He was a very hard guy, a tough guy. He was, and he said this to me he said, I am prejudiced against brick buildings. I don't like brick buildings. If I had my way, I would have all brick buildings torn down. He said, I was with my daughter in Santa Monica once and we were at a restaurant that was made of brick. Santa Monica had some kind of like a little earthquake and quite a number of the bricks started falling down in the restaurant. We all had to vacate the restaurant and yada, yada, yada. And I said, okay, I've legally gone in this building through 2 retrofits. And the guy looked at me and he said, I don't care, it's still brick. What could I do?
There's your answer. You were wondering why they came after you so hard. There's your answer.
Dude, you had a brickist on your hands.
Yeah, brickist.
One less brick.
One less brick, one more life. One less brick, one more life.
So anyway, so here's what corridor may do. Corridor may put a space here that's 36 inches and 36 inches wide, like for a set of double doors, and it would go up to here, 80 inches by 36 and 36.
Okay, so that would feed right into this room then.
And then do the same thing here.
Okay, so you'd have a semi-partitioned area.
Yeah.
It's really 3 rooms kind of janked together.
Personally, I don't even care. Once those are on a series of plans, and going through this particular city and what they make you go through. It wasn't even this kind of a nightmare in 1981 and 82 when John and I went through this. So, yeah.
Well, it does suck to have my dreams shattered by the cold reality that is bureaucracy, but that's just sometimes the way that the wind blows. And you know what this means? It means that it's an opportunity to readjust some of our ideas, go back and go through the process of getting this done right. Now that's gonna take a while, but in the meantime, there's plenty of other things that can get solved right here, right now.
Okay, so Jordan's been doing a lot around here, but reorganizing the costume room is almost like a rite of passage at this point. We've had a few people come in and do it, and I wanna see how what she did stands up to the others. Did you know that like it's a rite of passage around here? Did anyone tell you that yet?
No.
Yeah, I think, well, you did it one time. Christian's done it. Brett did it.
So we have to see who's done it the best.
First impression's pretty good. A good sign that you've taken the time to do it correctly is the new labels. The new labels is key.
For me in my closet, I want to be able to see everything. I don't want to have to move boxes to find things.
Yeah.
So if you can tell, you can kind of almost see every label. So even like the one back there, prisoners and jumpsuits, you know, you can see it. You don't have to go digging. Even these up here, you don't even have to look inside of it to know what's in there.
Pouch vest attachments.
Pouch vest attachments.
Yeah.
There's so many attachments in this wardrobe place.
Well, I think you've done a great job. I think it is very competitive with the other versions of this that we've seen. Good luck with the prop room. That is the real challenge.
But as you can see, we're doing a ton around here to fight off Dobie, and one of the things that we did is introduce this mocap pattern on a brand new, all original Corridor Digital hoodie.
Might as well quit, cause it's Dobie in this bitch. Yeah, it's Dobie in this bitch. So you might as well quit.
Not only is this hoodie one of the most comfortable hoodies you're gonna wear, it's also got really cool hardware. It's got hidden pockets for whatever you might need, and it's Dobie resistant. This sweatshirt also comes in crew neck, and I know that we ran out. Well, guess what? We restocked them. And what else do we got? Oh, yeah.
Jake, those are my pants!
Yeah, well, now they can be your pants because we restocked the Spectrum Reflective Joggers after overwhelming demand. Hopefully this stuff won't be gone by the time I tell you about it because we tell our website subscribers first. They also get 15% off, so if you guys want that, go on over to corridordigital.com and sign up. Or not, go over to corridordigital.store and get whatever's left.
A guy in Germany one night came up to me and he said, "Do you know what your name means?" And I said, "Yes, Sea Mare." I said, "I think sea is like Z-E-E, you know, the Pacific Ocean, and mare." And he said, "No, your last name means dried bull's penis." I went, "You know, I have not had enough beers."